carpenter's grin, building wooden wonders, where to begin? Knobby little toys and a crooked chair. His heart's in the craft, it's beyond compare. One day he built a wagon, the wheels all square. Tried to roll it downhill, just went nowhere. He chuckled and mumbled, well, I'll try again, with his lumber in hand and his goofy grin. His heart's in the craft, it's beyond compare.
Welcome to Derpy Elephant Woodworking. I got this, I think it's a piece of birch. Not 100% sure. The church down the street was cutting down a tree and had a bunch of rounds and it was very dead. We'll see. I think it's birch, so we'll go from there. But we're just going to turn kind of a simple vase. That was how we started. The first video we did was a vase. We're going to do a little bit different style. This is a pretty small round, so we'll see, but it's got a couple cool little knots in it. Who knows? Maybe it'll turn out well. Maybe it won't. We're going to try a couple different things that might screw it up and might make it so this is just a trash piece of wood, but what the heck? Let's give her a shot. All right. So a lot of this got some cool like insect activity that's been done in here. Some boring beetles and worms and stuff, which is cool. Yeah, should turn out to be pretty good. So what I'm going to do, so this will fit in the chuck on this side. I'd like to keep this knot that's here in the piece itself. And then also we have this knot and a few others, this one here. So I want to keep that in the piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to angle this up. This isn't going to be like the other vase, which is this guy right here. It's not going to be that same shape. And you can see this is a little bit bigger. So it'll taper up and then have some stuff on the inside there. So. All right, let's give this a shot. Yeah, I think we need to keep going down a little bit. I'll part this off just to make it more flat. If I can. Okay. Okay. Wow, it's going to have some really nice grain to it. Yeah, I'm excited for this. Really hoping at this point I just don't need to put on the smaller jaws. If I do, I do. It's not a huge deal, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. I should have measured. Oh, it's so close. That is like on the money. Okay. Holy cow. If I would have measured, I probably would have screwed it up. That's how silly that is. All right, so kind of see, it's a cup shape. It's like, you know, just a coffee cup at this point. We're going to lose most of this, but we're just going to finish this out. Round the top, we'll start probably right around here, start tapering in. We're going to lose some of this insect activity, which is okay. It's all right. I deal with insects all day. I don't need to show them on my wood, even though that is pretty cool what they do. But for the purposes of this project, maybe we'll get into that at some point. But I think for now, I think we're good. So. All right. So it's got a couple little cool features. Ooh, we've got a little bit of that left. That's cool. We'll see what happens if it's still there when we're done sanding. Just a couple 3 lines. They're not perfect, but they're pretty darn close. And then I was thinking right here, maybe we cut in and make this a shape here. But I don't want to mess with that. Oh, that's right there. Well, let's see what happens. Right. That's pretty cool. Definitely this is much higher up than that, but that's okay. Ooh, man, I'm starting to get some cracking here. That is exactly what I don't want to see. I mean, worst case, I'll get some epoxy, and epoxy. I've got about 4 other projects that are sitting over here where I've had to do that. So, not the end of the world. We'll get that sorted. Let's see. Okay, it did crack a little bit, but I think for the purposes of this, kind of adds a little bit of character. And it's all nice and rounded. I can get that sanded down. But yeah, let's get this sanded. I'm thinking I might get some wire and burn these just to get some contrast, but we'll see. We'll see if it even needs it. Boy, oh boy, that's turning out real pretty. Having a hard time being upset with that. Just a little bit of that beetle right there. Boy, it's got some really nice colors in it. Pretty surprised. So we've got this rigged up. I got some paper towels here just to protect the chuck. We're going to go ahead and use some shellac spray. This isn't something that I've used a whole lot. In fact, I tried it out on one other project that I was doing for some friends, and yeah, I mean, it shines up really well. I'm hoping that it brings out the color in this. So just wanted to protect the equipment that I've got. I don't want to ruin it. That's all I got. So we're just gonna spray this on, see what happens. We're going to let that spin dry for just a little bit. This dries pretty quickly, and boy, it puts a nice shine on it, especially while it's wet. I'm sure there's something I can do to keep that shine on it long term. I don't know. That's something I'll have to do some more research, or if anybody knows, feel free to comment it. But I have to say thank you to everybody. My last couple of videos that I've put out have just been super successful, at least in my eyes. I never really expected anybody to watch them. So the fact that I'm now, as a channel, over 300 views. In fact, probably after today, it'll be 400 views. That just means a lot to me. Like I said, I've always been of the opinion that if you don't want to subscribe, you don't want to comment, that's fine. Do what makes you feel happy. But this is definitely something that I enjoy, and I enjoy sharing this with everybody. So thank you. That being said, if you haven't subscribed, feel free to. If you want to, comment. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me if I'm getting better. I don't know. Maybe this one's just as bad as the first one, though. Somehow I don't think so. I've picked up a couple skills. A couple things I want to do in the future. I want to do train whistles. I've seen a lot of that. Yes, we've deviated from whistles for a little bit. We may be headed back. I want to try a slide whistle because that one, it worked. But it wasn't as successful as I wanted, and I think I can do better. And that's the whole point of the channel. I made that first derpy elephant, and I thought if I could do that better, that would be good. And I did. And so it's just a symbol for me. Anyway, this is getting pretty close. I'm going to hit it with another coat. Don't know if it's necessary. We're going to do it anyway. Continue to let that spin dry here. Yeah, looks beautiful. I'm really excited to see this guy go. Hopefully this noise isn't too annoying. Maybe I'll cut it better in the future, but really I just wanted to protect the mechanism so that I can continue using it. That's not a cheap piece, but man, it makes my life a lot easier, and it makes this whole project a lot easier. So I think we'll stop for now so that we can see some of this beautiful grain. Look at that. Boy, that's nice. Whew, man. I'm just so impressed by wood and what wood does. It's beautiful what nature provides for us, and I'm just grateful that I get an opportunity to work with this stuff and make things beautiful. At least in my opinion, it's beautiful. So I'm going to keep it spinning so it can dry. Even just turn it up a bit. But I hope everybody had an awesome Mother's Day. This will post well after Mother's Day, but hope everybody had a good Mother's Day. And if there's something you want to go try and do and you haven't tried it yet, go try it. You never know. This could be the hobby that makes you happy. So hope everybody has a great rest of your day, and thank you for watching.